Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today I'm going to share with you guys a review of this Bissell bed stain eraser. Now I have the older model, it's actually right here. You guys might remember this one because I made a review video on it as well. So I will leave this video link in the info box below. If you guys want to check it out, you can go ahead and do that after watching this video. But I couldn't resist it when I saw this one at Target and it was on sale too. I had to buy it, and now that I have both of them, I really don't think there's too many differences between the two models. But the big selling point for me was this PowerBrush. The other one doesn't have this PowerBrush, and I really like having a rotating brush like this because it has a great cleaning power, especially when you try to get like tough stain, you know, off your couch or carpet. It is doing the job for you. You basically just have to hold it down and it is rotating and scrubbing. You don't have to put a lot of elbow grease in the job. So I really like it because of that, and I think it's a great machine to have for bed owners. I actually don't have any beds, but I mainly got it for my white couch and the stairs because we have a lot of steps and they are just hard to clean with big upright vacuum cleaner. And occasionally my husband likes to use these portable machines on his cars as well because, like I said, they are portable, very handy and small. They are handheld, cordless. Yes, no cord, no hose. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we are almost in 2022, so no one wants to trip over a cord anymore. Am I right? So I really like it because, you know, it is just nice to be able to go to out to the garage or driveway to clean your car seats or the car mats without having to, you know, see if you have an outlet out there or if you need an extension cord or not. It's just, honestly, I really like it because of that. It's like, you know, except for the PowerBrush, the cordless, it's like a huge point, but the other one is cordless as well. I'm not doing a comparison video in comparison in this video, but if you guys are interested in seeing something like that, please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I think just a great machine, like I said, and it is decently lightweight. Even with the tanks in and full, it is still decently lightweight. You can still hold it with one hand and clean. Like, as you can see, look, if I hold it like this, the machine is naturally wants to tilt like forward because most of the weight is here in the front, which I think is nice because when you are cleaning, you want the brush to stay flat on the surface like this, and I think this little weight is going to put little pressure on the bristles, so you don't have to do that, and it's going to clean better that way. At least I'm hoping so. But I really like it, and I think, like I said, it's lightweight still, especially nice when you're going around from room to room, you know, cleaning the spots, because trust me, it is really difficult not to go around the entire house when you have this machine up and running, just to check in if there's any more stains or spots needs to be removed. So I really like it, as you can see. But right now, before I actually show you the demo, I need to show you everything that came with this machine first. Now the machine came with one bed tool and one PowerBrush, 2 bottles of a cleaning solution, and I'll actually will leave a link down below for a bigger bottle because these are, you know, just samples. So if you guys interested in purchasing a bigger bottle, I will leave a link for it in the info box below. And you get also your instructional book and charger. Now the first thing you want to do when you first get your machine is to plug it in, because it does take about 4 to 5 hours to get fully charged, and then you will get about 20 minutes of run time. So as you can see, you have a light indicator right here showing you the battery life. So I will just, you know, let it charge and get full, and then you can use it. And the machine itself, it's very self-explanatory because as you can see, all the buttons are nicely labeled, so it's very easy to figure out. You have the clean solution tank over here, and the dirty water tank is here on the bottom. And I always recommend, when you are going to remove the dirty water tank, to set the machine upright like this, and then you can actually push this latch, this blue latch, push it up to release the dirty water tank. And to fill up the machine, you don't actually need to remove this tank. You can just flip this cap to open it, and then you can fill up your machine with the solution. And this solution doesn't need to be mixed with water. You can just put it right into your machine and don't mix it with water. Now to put your brush in, you just have to remove this cover, and to do that you just have to pull up on it like this. And both the brush actually, they have handle, so you can hold it with this handle like this and align the opposite side of the brush, push it in, and you place this down like this, and then you can put your cover back on. Now you can push the power button to start the machine, but when you push it, the PowerBrush starts right away. That's what this button for. So if you don't want the PowerBrush to be working, you can turn the brush off and still suck up all the liquid by just using the vacuum. Alright guys, now step number 1, you need to remove your seat and take them inside the seat that you want to clean on the car. Yeah, just remove them and take it inside. No, I'm just kidding, okay? But it's like 120 degrees out here. I'll turn to chicken nugget in no time. So my sweet husband, he actually attached the seats for me. So let's take him inside and clean him inside in the cool AC. Let's go. Alright guys, so I put the car mat outside so it can dry, so I can really show you the real after, because when it's wet, you guys know it's dark, and then when it dries you can see the real color. So anyway, it's outside drying right now. I did like a few passes with solution, and then I put water in the tank and I just rinsed the solution out. You don't really have to do that, so they don't, you know, they don't want you to do that. I just always I like to rinse the solution out because I don't like to leave, you know, solution residue on the carpet. I feel it gets dirty faster that way. So anyway, I rinsed it. It's outside drying right now. I put some solution in here, and actually this is the dirty water tank. I'm probably gonna go right now and empty it out so we can clean this seat. I'm right now on maybe half the battery life, so hopefully we can, you know, do, if it's not the entire seat, maybe I can do like, you know, big portion of it. One last thing before we start, to prevent leaking, they really want you to be careful to the way you hold the unit. They want you to always hold it upright like this or flat on the surface like this, so you don't get any leaks. Like you can't tilt it to the sides like this or hold it upside down like this, so just be careful. Alright guys, so just a quick update. The machine did a really good job on the car mat because I had like a flat surface, but here on the seat, because as you can see the head is kind of bulky, so working around the seat is kind of, you know, a little bit difficult. It's not impossible, it's just, you know, it's a little bit difficult. So I can only imagine if you're trying to do a couch or furniture, it's probably going to be the same for you too. Alright guys, so now that I'm all done, I was able actually to do a lot of work on this seat, more than I expected, but now we're all out of juice, and I think that's good enough for the first time. I think the seat probably never been cleaned before. So right now I'm going actually to clean the machine, and I usually like to take all the removable parts and I'll take them to the sink so we can rinse them there. So remove the dirty water tank. And to remove the brush, we have to take off the cover first. You can take out the brush now, the solution thing. We can also remove this clear lens. Okay, now I dumped the dirty water in the toilet, and I'm going to give everything a good rinse here. And I have toothbrush so we can actually clean the bristle on the brush. Alright guys, so we're back here. Whenever you clean your machine like this, make sure you let everything air dry before you actually put it back together. So whenever I take my machine apart like this, which you should do every time you use it, I leave it overnight to dry and then I reassemble it the next morning, just because you don't want any problem with mold and mildew. I know this dirty thing has this lip which makes it really hard to get all the water out. So like you guys saw, I just make sure to shake it, and I leave this cap open like this so it can dry. Now to recap this video, I want to share some of my pros and cons with you guys. And to start with my pros first, I really liked how easy it is to deassemble this unit. It is very convenient because, you know, when you drag out like a product like this for a quick mess or a spill that happens sometimes in the middle of the night, I know you have to deal with the machine after, so it is nice to have a product like this that is easy to deassemble so you can clean it up really quick. And trust me, it is just as easy to reassemble and put all back together, so I really like that. And number two, like I mentioned earlier, I like how small and lightweight it is. It is so much easier than dragging out a full-size vacuum cleaner, or, you know, it is so much easier than just doing it by hand, honestly, with rags and paper towels. I don't like doing that, so I really like that, you know, it's small and lightweight so you can just, you know, grab it and take care of the mess really quick. And number three, the PowerBrush. You guys, this made the job so much, honestly, funner because it was doing the work for me. I just have to hold the machine down and it was just scrubbing and rotating. I love it. And lastly, number four is the cordless. You guys know, I just can't stress out enough on how much I love cordless products. They are just a breeze to be able to just grab and take wherever you want. You don't have to worry about cord, outlet. I just love that. And now for my cons, I only have two. And to start with, I want to say the head is too bulky. It was so hard to get corners or spills that next to the wall. I was just like, it was hard. I couldn't get most of the spill that was next to the wall. So maybe for something like that, you really need to drag out your big full-size vacuum cleaner, or if you have the little green, because it has the hose, so it's easier to get, you know, to the corner or next to the wall, you can do that. But with this head I couldn't, and they were very specific about the way you hold it. Remember, you can't tilt it to the side, you can hold it upside down, so they were very specific about that so you don't get any leaks, which I understand. And number two, the battery life, it is too short, only 20 minutes. But to be fair, it is designed for spot cleaning. Like, it shouldn't take more than a few minutes to get one single spot or one single stain out. And I feel like anything that takes longer than 20 minutes, it will probably require the bigger heavy-duty machine, or the Bissell Green can do it because it is corded. You can plug it in and clean for as long as you really want. But this one is designed for spot treatment, like, you know, for emergency. But yeah, with this we complete this video. I really hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up, and I'm going to leave my review video for the older model up here on the screen so you guys can check it out if you want to. But thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you here or in my next one. Bye!